And my prized possessions that I'll never sell, they're my original Matchbox trucks made by Mattel. I love their little doors that open and their springy wheels, their bodies and their chassis made of solid steel. I like to look under their hoods and see their little engines inside. And every one of my trucks is stamped Matchbox certified. And my prized possessions that I'll never sell, they're my original Matchbox trucks made by Mattel. So keep your toppers and your titles and your fast out wheels, highs for Fisher prices and your cheap ideals. All the real McCoy, it's got to be the real deal. So take a peek underneath and make sure it's got the Matchbox seal. And my prized possessions that I'll never sell, they're my original Matchbox trucks made by Mattel. Made by Mattel.
I'm going to kind of follow up on Howard's song here. I live in Munn Hall, which is right next to Homestead, where they used to have a steel mill. Right in Howard, they used to have them around here too. So this is kind of a song about change.
Grew up in Homestead, a steel working town, where they still can't get over how the mills are shut down. They can't tell you why, and they can't tell you how, but the old Homestead mill is a shopping mall now. Grew up on stories of power and greed. Get what you get, but you need what you need. Stories of Pinkertons, strikers and more, putting out armor to win the big war. My daddy, he worked there, and his daddy too. They both always said it was the best they could do. But Daddy, he left us, and Grandpa died young, with blood in his urine, dust in his lungs. Back here in Homestead, they're fixing the bridge where the shoppers and tourists and dollars roll in. I can't tell you why, and I can't tell you how, but the old Homestead mill is a shopping mall now. The steel companies left when I was a kid, and everyone else, well, they did what they did. Some fix computers, some sell used cars, some moved to Texas, some stayed in bars. The air is much cleaner, the sky's clear and blue. There's good things and bad things in all that we do. They're building a monument down by the tracks with a couple rail cars bringing some stacks. Back here in Homestead, they're fixing the bridge where the shoppers and tourists dollars roll in. I can't tell you why, and I can't tell you how. The old Homestead Mill is a shopping mall now. I can't help but wonder as I stare at those stacks. The past ain't forgotten, but it ain't coming back. And one thought that lingers, sticks in my throat, is how everything changes, except for what don't. Workers still struggle, sweat for their pay, still count their pennies, get by every day. They give up their bodies, they give up their hearts, and they're forming a union down at the Walmart. Back here in Homestead, they're fixing the bridge where the shoppers and tourists dollars roll in. I can't tell you why, and I can't tell you how. But the old Homestead Mill is a shopping mall now.
I'm working on writing some of my own songs, but I'm not quite there yet, so for now, here's another Taylor Swift. And this song is about a rough relationship, and she really wants him to stay, but she keeps telling him to leave. other side of the door with your face in full eyes and your conversation with the little white eyes and the blended picture of a beautiful night. You carried me from your car upstairs and I broke down crying. She wrote this message after everything in that little black dress. After everything, I must confess I need you.
I'm going to take you back to Songwriter's Circle again now and do a song that doing this. It's got to be in tune or it won't sound good. This song is the assignment was to go read a poem and let a poem inspire you to write a song. It's not, you know, you're not stealing anything from anybody. You get inspired. So I've got this book of poetry out and found a poem that was written inspired by a photograph. And I know my brother back there will know this photograph, and some of the older people might know it. It goes back to the Vietnam War, when we had a young girl walking out of the jungle that had just been hit by napalm. She was naked and injured. You remember that photograph? Very famous photograph. It made it to the AP wire service, went all over the world. And well, thank goodness the photographer and the little girl have all grown up and they're all well. She's up in Canada doing just fine. The woman who wrote the poem is an English professor down at Vanderbilt University. Anyway. My B string does not want to cooperate.